This is a How Is He podcast with Podge and Papa, proudly sponsored by Amplify. Power up your podcast. Let's kick it off.
Papa, here we are in Amplify Studio for our bonus episode. Lads, these bonus episodes are going to be going every week. The focus is on Carlow Soccer. We know we've kind of left Carlow Soccer in the main episodes a little bit, so we want to give the people, our loyal listeners, something bonus. Every Friday morning this episode will be out. Papa, we're going to go into results first. Okay. A few games this weekend in the Division 2 of the 35s division. Dolman 3, St. Felix 0. And I think, Pats bet Carnew Friday night to win that division.
A late goal from Pats, I believe.
From Trevor Marfley. I seen the goal.
Was it?
Yeah. Great little strike with 19 deflections and scuttled it. I'm only joking. It was a great little finish. Very good, I have to say. Fair play to him. They won that 2-1. I'm delighted for the lads down there because they worked hard at this year, to be fair. In this Leinster Senior Cup on Friday night, Freebooters 4, St. Pat's 0.
I seen the goals online, Podge. Gave away some sloppy goals.
I watched the game on the VO sent to me. I thought Pats played well. Couple of players they're missing. You'd know they missed, right?
Yeah, big players in big positions, sort of, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't be overly concerned if I'm Badger Brennan.
Well, sure, you're not going to win the Leinster Senior Cup, are you?
Yeah,
But it's nice to get a run in it, to get a big team. If you got, imagine playing a not like when you walk out. Who did it? Was it Bray?
Yeah.
Love to get a big team like that. If you go 3 or 4 games in the Meadows, So
I watched 10 minutes I was 10 minutes in, and I was thinking, how did Pats get 4-0 here?
Yeah,
they know one of them. And then I seen the goals give away. I was like, oh, okay.
I just seen the goals online. I follow Freebooters on Facebook. And I seen the goals, and I said 3 of them are avoidable.
Well, I will say it's a good Freebooter side.
Yeah,
they're young. They'll definitely challenge, and a lot of people have them kind of chalked off. They're a good side. Like I wouldn't like draw them now in the first round of the Leinster Junior now.
No.
But look, I think Pats might have used that.
It was 4-0 early though, wasn't it? Did it finish 4-1? I think, was it?
I'm not sure. Yeah, finished 4-1.
Yeah,
Pats
but
won the first half.
I think
the second half 1-0.
Yeah, as I seen it, I was on the app. I think it was 4 goals after 35 minutes or something like that.
In the Division 1 of 35s, Critty Yard 3, Newark 0.
That was a walkover. Yeah.
And Bagnallstown 5, Bunclody 0. Still in Bagnallstown's hands.
Bagnallstown are now a point ahead with level on games.
Okay.
And we have Bunclody and Collection, and they have Critty Yard and Collection. So,
right. If
they win the ball games, fair play to them. Simple as that.
And you have to win them as well.
We have to win them as well, obviously, yeah.
And if you win them, does that force a playoff?
No, they're a point ahead. Okay. Bagnallstown win ball games to win the league.
Okay. But the important thing is to have to win both of them. Can't afford a draw in any of the last 2
games.
Well,
if they get a draw and we win ball games, we're champions.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Sure, look,
it's great to come to that in the 35s.
That's just it's great to see it like that. Now, we'll come back like that, Podge. It was more in their hands than that, but York gave 2 walkovers, I think, in the 35s. So the points that were picked up against New York were taken back off teams. So we drew with New York in the Plots and beat them in New York, and Bagnallstown beat them twice. So they lost 6 points and we lost 4. Hence why.
Yeah.
How
do you fix that, Papa? Like, how do you fix that?
I don't. It's hard.
When a team pulls it,
that's why we are. Many times we stood here or sat here in podcasts and going, you need 25 to 30 players.
Oh, easily.
Like, I say, I didn't see New York's registration players for 35s, but I'd say they have 25 or 30 plus. And they had, I think, 13 against us. They obviously couldn't feel it. That was the week beforehand. They couldn't feel a team against Critty Yard. So it's, I don't know whether the implications are that they get thrown out of the cup or they're still in the cup. I don't know, because if they get thrown out of the cup, Bagnallstown are straight into a final, which is not really fair either. When other teams are playing a third round, a semi-final. So I don't know what way it's going to work. Whether to leave them in the cup or not, I don't know. But under day, on paper, and you walk off some seriously good players, but it's a shame that happens. Like I think
Critty Yard went through a bit last year, didn't they?
Yeah, Bagnallstown lost out. They lost out by Collection to the league last year because of this stuff. Walkovers and losing points and winning teams and getting it back, which is very harsh on teams.
But that's a logistic nightmare, though, Papa, to sort all that out. Because
it is.
Because when you go into a season, say as an admin person involved in the league, so say a Brian or whoever from the Carroll League, Noel Jordan, whatever. Like when you're putting that thing together, the last thing you're thinking is such and such going to pull out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when it happens, then I'd say it's like fuck.
Yeah, but sure, your brain, in fairness, is hoping it doesn't happen. That every team, every fixture is fulfilled.
Yeah.
And whoever wins it after wins it, it saves a headache. And this is not fair, because I'm sure he gets a bit hardship over it too, which is not fair on Brian. It's not Brian's fault.
No, it's not.
So
yeah, it's not. In Division 3, Joseph's 5, Village 1, Parkville 2, Moon Celtic 0, Burn Celtic 2, Ballymurphy 0.
So that comes down to the game this
Parkville
weekend.
and Burn Celtic
This week,
playing each other.
Playing each other.
Brilliant. Okay, that's a little roundup on the results.
Lovely.
But one question I want to ask you for a short episode.
Talk to me.
Not you or Hanover. I want you to give me the overall expectations of. Let's focus on the Premier.
Okay. Expectations. I expect Pats to be the same as last year. Very competitive. Couple of super results last year with, I'm not saying surprise teams, but the way they turned over Critty Yard and got everything right, which is fantastic coaching from you and Badger, wherever it was, which is brilliant. 6-3, I think, was it? 6-4. You could have scored a few more goals in that game, which is there's not too many teams banging 6 against a Critty Yard team. I think New York have signed 2 serious goal scorers, and in Barnes and Sean Smithers, and listening to Smithers picked up a few goals already. You know, it's a different. I'm not saying he's a better player than Ray Byrne. I'm saying he's a different player than Ray Byrne or whoever's on the left hand side or wherever he's going to play. I don't think he'll play through the middle. I think Barnes will play through there. Still the same defence. Still Craig in the goal. You know, same midfield and 2 serious goal scorers.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you think they've added where they needed to add?
I think they're going to have a proper go outside. I think it could be another. It could be a dominant season from New York if the draws and cups go right as well. You know, you can get a bad day missing a few players, bad weather and a dirty pitch, something like that.
Yeah.
But if you're playing them on a good day on a big pitch and it's open and wide, with the players that haven't the attributes, like you'd have to get lucky against them sometimes, but you have to take your chances against them too. Like, they're not invincible, they're not professional footballers, but they're as close to another level above the Carlow League. There's not so many Oscar Traynor teams that beat them now. Well, let me tell you that.
Yeah. I don't know if I agree with the Oscar Traynor statement, but I definitely think that they've improved in areas that's going to seriously affect games for them.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't buy the whole myth last year that they need a striker, because Jordan done that role, false 9, and I thought he was very good in a few snippets I seen him playing it. I think Lee Walker will always fill a void for you as well. You know, just by his own kind of decision making, he could just pop in there or he could stay out or whatever. I think the big thing for Gav and Slick and the boys there is who are you leaving out?
Well, that's the other side of it. The people said it already to me. Pick your best team now, and I said, being honest, I said Barnes is obviously a top class
player.
But
it's a good headache though,
It's a great headache to have, but like, what do you do? The lads who were being loyal there for a good few years, they're not getting minimum, we're 4-0 up, give a run. There's lads down there better than that standing on the sideline. If they're happy to do that, that's their choice. But there's lads going to be on the sideline that could get into any other team in the Premier League. If they're not happy to do that, well then, I'll give them the air code to the plots there. I can send it up there. No, but it's a hard, like, it's a headache, a really good headache for Gavin to have.
Yeah,
but it's to manage it properly. You know, if the boys buy into the program, maybe the first season might be okay. But it's hard to do it, Podge.
I think Gavin is more than capable of managing. The team he has around him, they're obviously very good. But it's a big ask.
Well, it's a big ask, but it's a good dressing room, and there's players in it. Not alone Gavin, there's players in it that check them as well. Dotsy and Dean will have a big say in regards of.
For sure.
Relax here now, boys. We're trying to get the league title back. We're going well in Leinster Senior. We're going well in the FA. You don't know who's going to miss in a big game. You might get your chance, you know. So
there's an argument there for the additions as well, because they need probably a little bit of depth of, I won't say of quality, but of
more quality.
Yeah, to add to what they already have as in depth.
Yeah,
like I look at Lee Gordon there with them. Not a serial starter, but you look at him, the cunt makes an impact.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Gets a couple of goals every year, doesn't he?
There's depth there. There's a quality of a 9 depth that probably no one else in the league has.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so if you're saying trio of 6 of Barnes, Smithers, Lee Walker, Roy Byrne, Jordan.
I'm saying that if you don't
pick trio with them 6,
if you don't play Luke Ram left full, he's another option left midfield, and he's like some managers like balance with left foot, left midfield, right foot, right midfield. So it depends on the choice, but he's a serious pot to pick from now.
Yeah, and look, sure, best luck to him. But outside of them, Pop,
outside of them, sure, Pats have got no weaker, have they? they've got a couple of lads in who haven't played Premier in a few years, but to be of quality, and the quicker they get up to Premier standard, the better it is for Pats.
Yeah.
Kyle O'Brien and all that. But look, it's Pats will run them close. I think Cree will be a little bit stronger than last year. I think he's got a couple of lads in from other clubs. They're training hard, I know that. We've got a few players, but it's the same thing with me, Podge. Unfortunately, it's just Gaelic is ruining me there for the first few games of the season.
And do you think what you've added is going to improve you?
It'll give me strength and depth off the bench more, I think.
Right, okay.
You know, so... like,
what's your expectations, Pop, for that group then?
Sure, being honest, if you broke into the top 3, being honest, I'd be delighted with it.
That's a big ask though, right?
Oh, it's a massive ask.
Because I look at a Collection, I look at a Bagenalstown, a Parkville.
I know the struggle.
I think they've all massively improved.
I think the dark horses of the year is going to be Bagenalstown.
I'd agree. I think
I
Bagenalstown's...
really do.
I think Bagenalstown's biggest recruitment is off the field.
Well, Yanni's a super addition, isn't he?
I think Yanni's they have his girlfriend's out there nodding her head
she's
like
smiling.
Ed the horse.
Huh?
She's out there like Ed the horse. No, like that dog. Oh yeah, it's like Churchill dog outside there. No, but I think that addition and Jack Tracy,
super.
They've signed dockets. Kept what they have. Another season in Oisin Dillon.
Yeah,
I think that they.
And the buy into the programme from Murt as well. He's a good lad in the sideline.
Yeah,
no, he's a real club man.
Looking at them, Pop, I didn't think they were missing much last year.
Well, sure, Danny nearly changed the whole thought process in the team.
Yeah.
You know?
But we played them down. I can only comment on the games I've seen them play against Pats because they're the games I looked at. Like, they had us up a stick in the Meadows.
Yeah.
In the first half.
Right.
Like, we couldn't get a grip at the game at all. No, we ended up beating them 2-1, I think it was. But they gave us every little bit. And, of course, the Betstone and Bagenalstown. But I look back at the Collection games. We played Collection. Collection gave us all you wanted to. Like, I think this year is going to be...
I think Collection need a little bit of stability in regards to team selection.
Consistency.
Who's
in trouble, Pop?
I think Vale could be in a bit of trouble, Podge.
Is it because you're hearing nothing about them?
Well, I'm hearing nothing about them, and I'm hearing... Some weeks I'm hearing to have an A and a B. Then I'm hearing to have no B, it's just an A. And somebody else is not interested in playing A.
Yeah.
I'm hearing so many different... No one knows the truth. We don't know what's going on. We know Smithers is obviously... their biggest goal threat, and he's gone to New York. It could easily go south if the first few games don't go with them.
It'd be a shame.
Be a shame.
Do you know what it is?
I hope it doesn't.
I've been involved there years ago. They are a massive football.
Yeah, no, they are.
A crying shame, really.
I think Phoenix will be okay. They've a lot of good players, soccer players. That I think they're under a little bit. Most Gaelic players are under a little bit of pressure to play Gaelic, but I think the boys from there are chomping at a bit to get back as soon as... Now, not saying they don't want to win for Greg Cullen, but they can't wait to play soccer for Phoenix in the Premier either. So
I think it'll take them a few weeks to find their feet, but I think come the end of November time, Phoenix could be anyone.
There could be anybody under there, Patch.
And I don't mean like as in beat them on. I mean as in annihilate anyone.
No, they could beat a lot of teams under there, but you got to be. You can't be naive when they're coming into the Premier either in regards of.
Well, if you look at form the last couple of years, anyone that's come in has kind of, it took them a while to settle. But what I mean by that is, because they're not going in at full strength early in the season, because Greg are going so well, they might have to play a catch up. But the group that's there, I know how mentally strong they are and how much they love that club. That when they come in, it doesn't matter what they're chasing. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'd love. It's never going to happen, Podge, but I'd love every club to be at full strength in the first game in the league.
To be fair though, Papa, going back to Brian, and the league.
It's not Brian's fault.
No, but they do their best to prolong it.
I know they do. I'm not saying that. But it's just training wise and everything, Podge. You know what I mean? You see, some of the games in your walk at, be to love and jest. There are games that you want to get in the quarter final of the Leinster Junior Cup, and they're playing them in friendlies.
Yeah.
Like there's other teams looking to get 11 or 12 players, or make a couple of 35s or B teams players up to play to fulfill a fixture in a friendly, and that's a big advantage in preparation for a season. Like their ball is rolling straight away when you're kicking it, and that's where you get caught 25 minutes, half an hour to go. If it's a case that you're tight game and you walk, whether it's 1-0 or 1-1 or something like that, they'll catch you in the last 20 minutes because they're flying.
I hear you.
You know, Parkville again. We don't know. I know they signed the two Sannies. They used to play for Hanover.
Quite rumour they signed an ex-prof that used to play for Luton. Heard that rumour during the week.
Have you a name?
No, I don't have a name.
All right.
My reply to that guy was, well, if he was an ex for Luton, why is he playing junior soccer?
Right. I got a little photo today off Cobbs Cody of is it 5 years or something since he's done it? But the cones are back out, so he's back coaching someone. He didn't tell me who it was, so I text him back. I said, "Oi, oi," and he sent me back a laughing emoji. Good lad.
Great time for Cobbs. Yeah, I like Podge as well, and I like Parkville as a club. To be honest, because I think they're a sleeping giant to say that every year.
There's a few teams, Podge, that can not have the ideal start and recover. Yeah, and there's a couple of teams.
That's what I meant about Felix.
If they have a bad start, it's pressure on them.
Would you put Parkville in that bracket?
I don't know how many's involved in football right now. Traditionally, yeah, depends. Like you can say I told you summed up Parkville in the statement last year. They turned over and you walk in the league over there 1-0 or 2-1, whatever it was. And I said, Jesus, we're missing a couple of players and we're going next year.
Yeah,
next week to play them. And I was like, is that the team that bet when you walk?
Yeah.
They didn't put leg glove on us. Like we bet them 2-0 and it was easy.
Yeah.
But then we played them in the plots to beat us 1-0 and we were battling and Jack was buzzing around the place and it's like, to frustrate you as well as being full of ability, you know what I mean? So it's a bit it's a hard one to call, but I think Felix will be okay. I think Vale might be a little small, but depending on what if they have all their squad, they might be okay. Like it's going to be really tight down the bottom.
Yeah.
Anybody outside the top 3 position get dragged into that. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I'd
agree. Yeah.
Anybody.
You're 100% spot on. Yeah. Especially if it is a 3-horse race, right?
100%.
We are going to do a predictions episode. Once the league formation's out, we're going to do a predictions episode. Me and you're going to predict all the league winners, all the cup winners, women's, the whole lot. Stick it in an envelope.
Oh, we're not saying it to the people. Just at the end of the season, then reveal the predictions.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
That's exactly it. No, I don't know how I'm going to do it because obviously it can't be silent, right? So we might do it on air. But we might just do a predictions episode saying that we've picked blah, 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 blah. Let me work it out, right?
Okay, yeah.
Before we go, fixtures for the weekends. Wolf Hill versus Bagenstone. These are all Shield. That's in the Swan. That's on tonight, actually.
Oh, tonight, you're okay.
Tomorrow night, we have Kilree versus Parkville. Collection versus St. Anne's. Nurney versus St. Felix. Newark versus Castle Rangers. Dublin Celtic versus Hanover Harps. St. Joseph's versus St. Pat's. And Slaney versus Critty Yard. And then the 35s Friday, you have Hanover versus Bunclody in the Premier and Bagenstone versus Collection. So could Bagenstone win at the weekend if you get
If
bet?
we don't win and they win, it's over.
And that Bunclody won't be easy, right?
No.
In Division 3 then you have the decider, Parkville versus Burn Celtic.
Is that the Friday or Saturday, Podge?
That's the Friday pop.
Right.
Then on the Sunday we have the Shield again, Ballymurphy versus Mill Celtic, Ballinglass versus Vale Wanderers, and that goes in September. Lads, get out and support your local games. Go out and have a look at them. If you have any results, if you see anything goes on in these games, let us fucking know. We can put them in this little bonus episode.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
Papa, as always,
pleasure,
podcast.
Not my podcast.
It's Carlos Soccer's podcast. It's your podcast. Good luck and God bless. Hope you enjoyed the little bonus episode.
Brilliant.
That's full time on this week's episode of the Housey Podcast. Available on all podcasting platforms. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter/X. Proudly sponsored by Amplify. Got a story to tell? A voice that needs to be heard? Get in touch with us here in Amplify, Carlow Town's professional home for podcasters of all kinds. We can be found on Instagram at Amplify Podcast Studio. Amplify, power up your podcast.